Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to look at functions. I'm hoping today is a little bit of a review for you guys because functions is something that should be a little bit familiar. What we talked about yesterday was a relation. Remember, there's a relationship between x and y. Well, a function is actually a specific type of relation or a special relation when the output value depends on the input value. I kind of brought this up in that relation video, but I would love it if you would write this down, the one with the asterisks. I want you to write this definition for sure down. Each input or domain produces exactly one output or range. So we can also say each x is paired with each y. Definition, each input produces exactly one output. In other words, none of the x values can produce something different. So here's a relation that we spoke about a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is a set of ordered pairs, a relation. In this case, we have to decide if this relation is a function. Remember, if we go back, in other words, if I had, for example, here you can see the y values repeat. That's totally okay. It's the x values that cannot repeat. So in this case, this would be a function because each domain is paired with one range. And of course, this also is the x's do not repeat. So here's another example of a relation that is a table. Remember, we spoke about these. Here's a vertical and horizontal table. Just for the sake of an example, let's say I give you these ordered pairs, -2, 0, -2, 1, -2, 2, -2, 3, and -2, 4. Because all of these x values are repeating, that means it would not be a function. So in this case, it is not a function because those x values, that input is producing more than one output. And of course, we can see here that we can transfer those to a horizontal table, but I'm assuming you guys can visualize that. Okay, so now here's an example of a mapping situation. So we use this function rule that assigns each input exactly to one output. So remember, this is what we're looking for. If I set this up, let's say I have 0, 1, 2, and 3. I think that's this. And in the y column, I have 3, 5, and 7. If it wants me to write, I don't understand this, it's not working. Let me try that again. 3, 5, and 7. All right, so from here we can create a mapping where we are going to connect the points. So let's say we have an ordered pair of 0, 5. 0 is paired with 5. Let's say I have 1, 3. 1 is paired with 3. Say I have 2, 5. 2 is paired with 5. And then let's go with 3, 7. So in this case, each input is paired with one output. So this would be a function because each input is paired with only one output. So guys, think of it like a toaster. If you put in toast, or if you put in bread, you're gonna get back toast. But if you put in bread, are you gonna get back a Hot Pocket? No, you can't do that. So in other words, it's not like the machine changes whatever you put in. It has to be something different or something. All right, here's one more relation. If we have a graph, go ahead and draw the X and Y axis. You don't have to draw the grid, of course. But let's say we have, I don't know, I'm going to draw some different images here. Let's say I have a circle here. And I want to test it with a vertical line test. Drawing a vertical line anywhere through that image, it connects more than once, which means the X value is repeating on that X axis. So that shows us that, for example, this one is not a function. But on the contrary, I can draw something like this. I can draw a line that has a diagonal, and if I check this one by drawing vertical lines anywhere there, it only passes once. Because it only passes once, in this case, it is a function. Another way we can look at this is if we have ordered pairs. So let's say I have some points, just kind of sporadic around. If I were to take a vertical line and draw it anywhere through those points, it should only hit one point. Hence the vertical line test. So that means this one would be a function. So you can see some different examples here. If I draw a squiggly line, if I drew a line like this, and I tried my vertical line test, it would fail. So therefore, this one would not be a function. Okay? So those are some different examples of graphs that are functions and not functions.